like that.
Yo, what is going on? Welcome back. Another episode of Line Labs. We've got the scientist in the house. Scientist, how was the weekend? A lot of crazy games, a lot of comebacks, a lot of blown leads, a lot of runs over the weekend. Overall, what's the take? What's the recap on the weekend? While I pull up the new games for today.
Betting for me, not great, but I mean, let's see. Phillies, they got to win. They broke the 10-game losing streak. They lost today. The Mets, they're a bad baseball team. They keep on losing. Dodgers look like they're just going to run away, win the World Series, and just keep on smacking everyone. It was cool to see the Mexico City game today actually had a crap ton of runs. And I saw that like 4 of the home runs hit in the game would not have been home runs in like any other scenario beside being played in Mexico City. Like they all went like 25 or 40 feet farther than like they should have in like a normal ballpark. So that was cool. Oh, and then the Angels are just terrible today. Like they were up 6-0 and then they managed to freaking lose in extra innings. So that was brutal. I think you're muted, bro.
Oh fuck! I am sorry. I was. I
I
was
was like,
clicking
I thought it
away.
was me
I
for
was
a
clicking
second. I was like,
away.
what the
No. Yeah, no. This is my fault. There we go. There it is. No, my bad. I muted it so you guys didn't hear me clicking around on my keyboard. So my apologies. Yeah, I just forgot to load up today's game, so I was just doing that quick. But yeah, didn't all of those games go under but one today in Mexico City? I think yesterday was an under game.
Wasn't there only 2? Yeah, I think
It
it
was
went
just the two
1-1.
games. Okay, I thought there was
So I
three.
think all time it's now 3-3.
Okay.
With the
Interesting.
Michael King was dealing for a while, and then I didn't even watch the game to be honest. I know there was a grand slam. That's all. I just saw one inning, there was no runs. One inning, the Diamondbacks had like 9 runs in a matter of like 2 innings. I feel like if you were betting money lines in those games, it was just guessing who was going to hit the ball out of the park.
Yeah. From what it's, I think I did call correct. Did Corbin Carroll go yard in one game? In game one,
Um,
I think Saturday morning.
I
I
know
was
today
him or
Machado
Coutinho
went
marked it.
yard. Tawa went. I think Tawa, is that his last name? Was the one
Tawa's
who hit the
homering
grand
and
slam?
Tatis isn't homering yet.
No. Tatis can't hit the ball past the warning track.
That's fucking hilarious.
Dude's
Yeah,
got warning track power.
dude. He's. His stats are insane. He's just dirt and everything, though. That's the thing. Like he's not getting any air under it. When you look at the page, it's all just dirt balls. So who knows? Once he figures it out, those balls are going to carry some distance. But right now, nah. But for some reason, odds I don't think are appearing on this. I'm not sure.
I
So
got
we'll
odds if
just
we need
yeah.
them.
I got another screen, but unfortunately, I don't think they'll be displayed tonight. I will dive into that issue. But game one is Steven Matz, Peter Messick, lefty on lefty crime here. Parker Messick, absolutely dominant. Steven Matz also been good himself. The ERA is a little high, but he gets a lot of run support. Parker Messick is seeing the Rays. The Rays very good versus lefties tomorrow. Does his run come to an end, or is he just going to shove it down their throats again tomorrow? I know it's a 7.5 total.
Yeah, I'm a huge Parker Messick guy. Like I feel like I've religiously backed. I think I have bet this guy in every single one of his starts. That was including against the Dodgers when he first pitched, and like Obviously, he had a crazy looking start to the year. This is still a guy with a sub one whip. And if you look at like his lefty righty splits, like they're not even that different. Like, despite the fact that he's a left-handed pitcher, that's he's getting out all these righty bats. Houston managed to get a couple runs off him in his last start. I kind of like what you said. Like the Rays are actually getting the left-handed pitchers, and I mean Matt's on the other side. This guy's going out there. He's given up four runs yeah, 4 runs in his last start too. He has never gone out there and really blanked anybody. And his righty splits are absolutely horrible. So you're gonna have Ramirez and Martinez batting from switchy, Hoskins, Fry. The weather's pretty decent. I was kind of leaning over 7.5. I know like we don't really like betting overs in Cleveland games, but Tampa Bay's bullpen's also not like in the best shape. They're not a good bullpen in general right now. The Guardians have all their arms available, but I feel like I lean toward the Guardians still. I feel like you still have the starting pitching advantage. So it would be over in Guardians for me.
Yeah, I saw 140 for the Guardians. I debated that. I don't mind that price at all for them. I mean, Parker Messick is great, but Cleveland's also been hitting lefties. Last 12 versus lefties, Tampa and Cleveland 147, 146, or 141 WRC plus. 19% strikeout, 17.5, 11% strikeout, or walk, 10% walk. But here, the sub 30% hard hit, 2% barrel for Tampa Bay, and a 38.5% hard hit, 7% barrel for Cleveland. So, I mean, these guys are getting on base. They're producing runs. They're not hitting for, like, power. They're not crushing these guys. I mean, they're just getting on base and doing what they need to do. Both teams are doing so. I behind Parker Messick in that bullpen, I would have to play minus 140 with Cleveland. I wouldn't be playing Tampa Bay personally. So I might fire in on Tampa or Cleveland. To be honest,
I can trade a good number. I'll probably end up on Cleveland.
what can you get?
129.
I like that price a lot.
Yeah,
No,
like
good
under
for
one.
you. I can't.
I haven't bet it yet. I kind of been staring at it. But like you said, I like the over too because Cleveland's also been hitting lefties. I don't like that Cleveland's bull, and you have to lean toward. I mean, Parker Messick's won every single one of his starts. His only loss is 1-0, where they scored no runs in a
Yeah.
1-0 loss. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll 140 is about all I'll pay on Cleveland. I don't want to pay higher than that. But Parker Messick, that feels like a good price. Cleveland can at least back him up offensively. Steven Matz can give it up too. So let's go Cleveland. Guards up.
Cleveland,
Believeland. Fucking
Cleveland.
Believeland. Next we have what's that? You got something?
Not to mention the Rays are traveling. Cleveland Guardians are the home team. Yeah, I feel like you have nearly every advantage in this game. Maybe bats are a wash.
Yeah. You could argue. Yeah, you could argue they're a wash for sure. What you can't argue is a wash is the starting and pitching advantage in this one. Dustin May and the St. Louis Cardinals going. I think his name's Mason Montgomery here for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh back home after getting shut out against the Brew Crew today. Kyle Harrison, 12 Ks. Sit your ass down on the pine. Dustin May, I like this guy. Do you like him? I'm tempted to play St. Louis. I mean, their offense has really gotten going as of late here. I mean, they can put some runs up.
St. Louis just had a really good home series, obviously. Weatherhole, Ivan Herrera, all these guys. I mean, I feel like I was listening to their coach talk about they were like their hitting coach was like really well prepared for the Mariners pitching. Like all the Mariners pitchers love to throw fastballs, and like they must have been doing something because they were able to obviously. They didn't put that many runs up today on Hancock, but they absolutely clobbered Brian Wu. I'm pretty sure they made him have the worst start of his career. And Dustin May are out here, giving up 1 earned run in his 3 earned runs total in his last 17 plus innings. So like he's actually found something. He's out here having a good start. Cardinals bullpen's not in good shape at all. I mean, prior to today, they'd used every single arm in their bullpen, and then today they had to use Romero and Stanek and still lost the game. And then the day before, O'Brien threw 39 pitches, so he's still heavily used. Pirates today, lost to your Brewers, so they saved all their bullpen arms. And I kind of like the fact that like the Pirates can basically go in here and match up with all of their bullpen arms. I don't know how long Mason Montgomery is going to go for, but he's also a pretty good bullpen arm. I bet the Pirates at 125. I like that they're home team. They're still a good lineup. O'Neal Cruz, Brandon Lau, and they've performed at home. Cardinals are they're both. I think both teams are traveling, right? So not really much of an advantage there. But
Yes. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Pirates bullpen's been a top four bullpen in baseball, and they're just going to be able to throw all their bullpen arms out there and match up against Cardinals bats. So I like the situation. I like the Pirates. I also like the over personally. I mean, I don't know how you can't really pick an over if it's a bullpen game.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, Pittsburgh's been really good this year as a bullpen unit. Overall, this entire season, how are we going to base this? Let's just do xFIP. They're sitting here at 15th, middle of the road, but I mean, still the rest of these numbers: 26% strikeout rate, a 12% walk rate's a little alarming, but a 220 batting average, a left on base of nearly 75%. They're doing their job for the most part, but Dustin May has found a new groove. He's looked really good. Yes, St. Louis had a really good home series. Now they're traveling. Will their bats carry? Who knows? You know, they got to play Pittsburgh. That's never good. But Seattle's been a great unit all year this year for the bullpen as well. It's not like they're coming off the Astros. They were playing the Mariners. Obviously, advantage at home, but now they hit the road. Dustin May's been fine. Let me pull up his exact game logs, but I think 2 games ago I wanted to back him, but I just didn't have the stones. And then last game I did as well,
Mm.
but he looked good. I mean, look at this. I mean, outside of the first 2 starts against the Rays and at Detroit, against Boston, 6 innings, 4 hit, 1 earned. Cleveland, 6 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned. Miami, 6 hits, 1 earned, and 5 1/3. So I mean, yes, he's giving up hits, but he's getting ground balls. He's getting outs. He's doing what he needs to do. St. Louis's offense has found a groove. I'm gonna play St. Louis here. I'm gonna let people buy up Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's a hot commodity, and rightfully so. They're good, but I think Dustin May has found something. This Pittsburgh team, yes, their offense popped off a little bit, but they didn't look good today against Kyle Harrison. Not that he's a Cy Young candidate or anything, and they kind of looked all right during the Brewers series. It's not like they went bananas and killed us. So Dustin May, I'll take him plus money here as a dog, but I'll wait and let people bet up Pittsburgh. So you're not a Dustin May
Yeah, I
believer, huh?
mean, I mean, his lefty splits are terrible. He has a 459 WOBA to lefties, 505 xFIP. He's going to face O'Neal Cruz to start, Brandon Lau, Ryan O'Hearn, Brian Reynolds, four straight lefties to start right away. So
Yeah.
top 10 line. I mean, I've been watching Brandon Lau hit nukes in PNC Park. So, and then the Pirates bullpen has the second lowest ERA in baseball over the last 30 days. Dustin May's expected batting average is 286. Like he's not striking anybody out. I expect the Pirates to put up 5 runs at least
Yeah, I mean,
between him and the bullpen.
okay. I mean, Cleveland's full of lefties. He went 6 innings and 1 hit or 1 earned baseball. And that Boston's got some lefties too. I know they're not a powerhouse unit, but Miami too. They've got some lefties. I mean, Stowers is in there. Marcy, Liam Hicks. I mean, Xavier Edwards is a back switch hitter. I think he'll be fine. I mean, Cole Reagans too. I mean, against the Angels yesterday when the Royals won 12-1, his numbers were off the charts against righties too, and he was just fine. So, I think Dustin May is just kind of in a groove and found something. I'm going to trust him here. I mean, he's looked good the last 3 outings. So let's go, Dustin. One more. Let's get it done. Next, we are heading to where are we headed to? Where are the games cards going to take us? Ooh,
Toronto.
Toronto. Ranger Suarez, Dylan Cease. I saw this. This was like Toronto minus 138. Feels like a very cheap price with Dylan Cease and a Toronto
Yeah,
team that
that's not.
coming to life a little bit. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know how you feel about him.
For me, the hard part when I was looking at this game, I know people that are really that have they're kind of buying in the Dylan Cease to win the Cy Young right now. Like this dude added a changeup to get out lefties, and that was like his main problem he used to struggle with. He has like a 55% ground ball rate this year. He has like 44 strikeouts already, like two something ERA. Like he's pitching out of his mind right now.
Yeah.
And I don't really put I mean the Red Sox obviously have woken up a little bit in when they played Baltimore, but traveling to play Toronto and Dylan Cease. I think Dylan Cease is going to, like you said, seems like a cheap price to play Dylan Cease here. The problem for me is the bullpen situation for the Blue Jays is just terrible. They're not going to have Marlin. Hoffman can probably go. Rogers and Fisher can probably go. But dude, I don't want Jeff Hoffman to be available. That dude's terrible. Um, Ranger Suarez. I think so. The Blue Jays have also been hitting. They've been somewhat hitting lefties. Ranger Suarez righty splits are worse. So at least you have Okamoto, Guerrero, Clement. I want to bet the Blue Jays. I think the price is like dead on. I'll probably bet the Blue Jays to be honest, though. I'm just trying the bullpen would scare me off, but I mean, I just watched Rangers. Ranger Suarez just had two straight home starts. Has to go hit the road. His only road starts were Houston, who clobbered him, and St. Louis, who he gave up no runs to, but they weren't really hitting the ball then. So I think I would bet the Blue Jays and probably under.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of with you. I'm trying to look up what the Blue Jays offense has done offensively lately. I know they won today. I was curious,
So
but I know they've been winning more, so it feels like they're
they
kind of
got
coming out of a
three.
slump.
Yeah, they beat the last two lefties they saw. They got 3 runs off Cantillo and 4 runs off Detmers.
Yep.
11 hits, 3 walks. So I mean, I think they can get some runs off Ranger Suarez. I literally just
Sorry.
want to back Dylan Cease here, though. What's the first five price
Yeah,
actually?
they've won 5 of their last
First
7.
five is minus the exact same. Dylan Cease first five price is exactly the same. Minus
Hmm.
137, minus 137.
It's the bullpen. So is there a bullpen issue that we are potentially
And the Red Sox bullpen's all available. And the Red Sox have had a top 10 bullpen in baseball. So I would kind of want to isolate Dylan Cease against Ranger Suarez.
Yeah, that price feels telling whenever you get the same price for both. I mean, they use Fisher, Rogers, Hoffman, and Varland. Hoffman for 24. Not that you want him to go. Um, he'll be out. Varland did not. He did go yesterday too, so he's not going to be going. Tyler Rogers went 11. That's back to back days. Brandon Fisher. Um, 2 of the last 3, he's gonna be sitting at about almost 35 pitches. So I'd say he's available.
Okay.
So there's 2 for sure arms, and Tyler Rogers, that's 25 back-to-back days. Who knows if he goes? Fisher, 2 of the last 3 with 35. They could be in a bullpen issue. I'm with you. Let's not dick around with the full game. Let's just first 5. Toronto. I'll take the half run. I don't want the money
Toronto.
line. I want the
It's
I want the half run.
minus. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take that half run too. You can get plus. It's plus 105. I might wait and see. Circa's not open for this game yet.
Calcia's first 5. Toronto minus 104 on the half. I'm sure it's
Yeah.
probably even money for everybody else.
Dylan C's strikeouts are 7.5.
Mm, that's a tempting number 2. Actually, let's take a
You can
gander
take
at
him under
that.
1.5 earned runs at plus 105.
Damn. Last 12 versus righties. Where's Boston? They're not striking out 19%, but I mean, it's Dylan Cease. Um,
They also didn't see a lot of strikeout pitchers, I feel like, recently. I mean, they saw a bunch of Orioles guys. Nobody elite there. They clobbered Rogers. Then they saw Bradish.
yeah, that was today. Yeah,
You need a
three
comparison to
three
how they
two
saw, like
zero
when they saw it.
zero. I mean,
They've really seen nobody that strike. Oh, how many strikeouts did Cam Schlittler get?
5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're really not doing
Mize
that
had
then.
7. Mick Abel had 10. 7 for Bailey Ober. 10 for Miz. 8 for
Oh,
Hunter Brown.
geez.
9 for Lance McCullers. I mean, That's all the way back. So I mean, really, they're only striking out about 3 to 5
What do I
times.
make today?
Do we maybe take a cease under strikeouts? I know he's been lights out, but
I have him over eight. I have him over 8.
you have him to get 8,
I have him at 8. I have him at 8-3.
8-3. My numbers aren't
But
ready
like
yet.
I'm
I'm
not
still
bet. I don't
working on
know.
that.
I don't bet a lot. I don't bet a lot of strikeout props. I'm just not a fan. I
I
feel like there's so
like
much variance in
I
it.
like team totals, strikeout props, money lines. Those are my most effective and efficient markets. Everything else I get smoked in. Totals get absolutely fucking killed. Batter props I get absolutely killed in. Except for hit props or hit parlays, but that's like one of the most least EV things you could do other than home run parlays. Um, so I try not to do them. I should have today. Lights Contreras and Bowers to get a hit in the Brewers game. Didn't play it, and they both got their hit.
I've been betting a lot
Yeah.
of hit run RBI props
What's
lately
that?
too.
Hits runs are. I like those too. I haven't dabbled in that as
I said I've been
much.
betting a lot of hits. Just bet Matt Olson's.
Yeah, I saw you were on that today. That was a nice first inning. That helped. Over
I feel
four
like
and a
I've bet
half,
Matt Olson
three
like
ninety nine.
eight, like 80% of 80% of games this year.
Yeah,
Well, the Braves. If you feel like if you bet like Drake Baldwin and Matt Olson hits runs and RBIs every game, it nearly it feels like it cashes like every game.
yeah. It's been nice. Yeah,
All right,
love the Braves. Yeah, so Toronto first five. That's how we're gonna play this. Under strikeouts. I'm kind of
Angels.
contemplating with Dylan Cease. Angels are popping up next. Okay, this one's probably rained out. It seems like. If this will load, there it is. Okay, cool. I guess we don't want
And the
Lindor
Angels
playing.
traveling after they freaking lose the
There
game.
it is. Yeah. Yeah, they're traveling.
They're
No,
not
we're
they're
doing
not going
Seattle.
very
Sorry,
far.
we're on Seattle.
Not far
Seattle
either.
Twins. Um, Prelips on the bump here. He was all right. Is for opening game. What it was like 4 2/3, 4 strikeouts, something like that. He was decent. You got Luis Castillo here on the road. The Twins. This offense feels so up and down. Like I'm not sure like when to back them. Like they were just automatic, and now they're just kind of meh. And last 12 versus righties, 108 WRC plus, 24% strikeout rate, 36% hard hit. They are barreling it, but I mean they're not making much contact. Their ground ball rate is 40%. The fly ball is 36, so that's good. But these numbers I don't like is the strikeout and the hard hit. I mean you can barrel it, but they're not getting it off the bat hard. It's going to be this Mariners offense coming in here that's been able to score runs and just go to work. Basically, the series against St. Louis, I don't I don't necessarily think the Twins bullpen is going to be that good to where they can stop them either. Um, what's the price on this? 143 with Castillo. That doesn't feel terrible. What's the team total? Um, Over 4.5 minus 110. I don't necessarily hate that. Get the bullpen involved. It's going to be all 9 at bats. What's the wind doing here? Oh, this is the other rain
It's
game.
blowing out. Yeah, if it happens, the wind's blowing out 14 miles an hour to right field.
Yeah, shit, I forgot about that. That it was this game here.
I mean, if this game happens, I like the over.
Yeah,
Like, well, because I mean, I'm looking at Castillo. Like, if you go to his baseball savant page, shit's a blueberry. Like, he's got a 5.25 expected ERA. A hard hit percentage 47.4%, barrel rate of like 12%. He only averages 92.5 miles an hour right now. Like, and then I mean, yeah, Minnesota's bats have definitely died off a little bit, but the Mariners bats against lefties, 5 runs against Liberator, 5 runs against Mackenzie Gore. Um, I think they could get some runs too. I also lean the Twins at the price. Like I'm not laying 140 with fucking Luis Castillo on the mound. This dude's been
no,
terrible.
it would
Um,
be a Seattle team total if I wanted to
maybe he
play
can deal
Seattle.
against maybe he can deal against Minnesota, but there's Yeah, there's no way I would involve the I mean, they're still getting runs. I mean, the Twins still got I know Rasmussen blanked them, but they still got 3 runs off McLean, 3 runs off Singer, 5 runs off Sonny Gray, 2 runs off Holmes. I know he went 7 innings, but then the Mariners bullpen hasn't been as elite as everyone thought. Like they actually and I mean they used some guys the past couple days, so I would lean over. The game probably gets rained out though. So
Yeah, I think Seattle
and then I
wins
would
out.
still take the Twins there. I mean, if it gets rained out, rain delays, starting pitchers like maybe don't pitch or something,
I can see it.
I would just take the plus money price.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like, I want to play Mariners, but they just Castillo, you can't trust. Um, what I do kind of like is a what's his nuts pre-lip, excuse me, pre-lip strikeouts. Um, he is a
It's four
lefty.
and a half minus
Fi-
165.
I see 5.5 plus 116. Um, don't necessarily hate that.
Yeah, I
Seattle.
see 5.5 plus one.
Okay, so yeah, that's not terrible at all. This year, where is I just had these numbers? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at though?
Kind of like that. It's
Um,
5.5 at that big plus price.
yeah, I did have the wrong handedness up. Lefties last six, they are 14% strikeout rate, but Prelip, his game log, 6 strikeouts against the Mets. I know the Mets are terrible. 4 innings. So, I mean, he got, what's 4 times 12? He struck out half the batters. The lefties killed him. He only faced 2 of them, but it was ugly. He's got 122 and a half expected ERA. But the xFIP sub 5, whatever. It is what it is. It's only 2. But the right-handers, that game he saw 15 of them. He struck out 40% of them. Didn't walk a single one. A .99 xFIP. 1.04 expected ERA. The chase for the out of zone 40%. First pitch strike was 67%. The barrel rate 11%. A little bit of an alarming there, but still a 147 expected batting average. He's not terrible. Do we think maybe Seattle has a little lull game? They just went bananas in St. Louis. Now you got to travel. Kind of not ruined, but change up the routine. You kind of just had these 3 days in that series. I don't hate Minnesota money line for a chance, especially if it's rained out. But I think maybe pre-lip strikeouts might be worth it. New pitcher, they've only got 1 game on them. I think Seattle's obviously 14% is good, but that's going to be very minimal based on how many pitchers they've seen. On the season, they're at like 23% strikeout rate versus lefties. So I think they'll regress a little bit. Never seen him. I think he can have a good game. Twins in pre-lip over 5.5 Ks.
I like the pre-lip strikeouts. I have him at like 6. He also has a 43.4% chase rate, so he's getting a lot of guys and a 35.3% K rate right now. So like he's getting a lot of guys to chase. And he hasn't. I mean, how many innings has he pitched? In those 4 innings, he didn't walk a
Four and
single
two
guy.
thirds or
So like
something.
he's not really giving up, getting in like he's not really giving up any like 3-2 counts.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah,
been
so he's
fine.
not really giving up any like full counts or getting deep in the batters. Dude, I lean the Twins too. I mean, how bad is Prelip versus Castillo? I'm looking at Prelip. I think he's better than Castillo right now. Like
Castillo on the road too.
it's the difference in the bats for me. Like how good are the Mariners bats gonna be?
All right, so he
If I got like
threw.
125, I'd probably at Minnesota.
Yeah, 113 is a little short. First outing, I mean, 51% slider usage, 26% four seam, 16% changeup. The other ones, I mean, probably threw 2 or 3 cutters and sinkers, um, or curveballs and sinkers. I mean, the slider, I mean, expected batting average 216. He threw that the most. Uh, he did have a whiff of 30% on it. Not too bad. I mean, obviously this will probably change, but threw the slider a lot versus righties. Going to see a lot of lefties tomorrow, so we'll see how that plays out. I mean, he threw 6 pitches to lefties that first inning or first outing. So we'll see how he goes against lefties here. But um, I'm inclined to play. I mean, if you're playing a sinker as your main pitch here, that's pretty impressive. Um, what's the horizontal break on the slider? Does it tell me?
I'm looking at his minor league games. He's always been a really big strikeout guy. Um, 2025 in the minors, 56 innings against righties, 69 strikeouts, 25 innings against lefties, 29. He's averaging over a strikeout per inning. So,
Damn, that's yeah, pretty good. I'm willing to take a stab with his strikeouts over 5.5 tomorrow. Next, after this I think is the other rainout game we're going to. I believe
yeah,
that's
they're
where it's taking
like
us.
Minnesota, Chicago, that whole like upper
Yep,
Midwest areas
right here.
weather.
Um, I like the Angels team total over. I like the Angels money line 116 feels like a good price, but I'm not really going to really go into this game. I completely forgot Seattle's Minnesota was the other rainout game, but yeah, it would be Angels team total over. K's going to see a shitload of righties, horrible numbers against them. I think the Angels can score runs, and I think Kanowitz can be fine here. Murakami, hits, runs, RBIs, total bases, home runs, all that as well.
Yeah, the Angels have actually, I mean, somehow Jack Kanowitz has been pitching good. He's not going out there and getting shelled. He's going out there giving you like 1 to 2 run baseball for his last few starts. He still walks a bunch of guys, but somehow he's pitching around that. And I mean, the Angels, I mean, they lost today. Their pitching staff sucks, but at least they can score the ball. They went up like they got the Seth Lugo, which no other team had done before. You don't like that they're traveling from like the travel's so short. They're traveling from Kansas City to play the White Sox. K sucks. I'm with you. I would take the team total. I would take the full. I want to take the full game over because the Angels use their bullpen arms, but the White Sox they've been good and their bets have died. They can't hit. So it would be Angels money line and Angels team total over.
No way. Just give me the team total over and Angels at a cheap price. Next, not should not be rained out. This should be Yankees Rangers. This should be domed up. This is another game. This is a game I have a bet in already. If it is the Yankees game, um, please load. God damn, this thing is so hit or miss. Time to go tell Claude it's stupid because it can't fix this. Yankees
Let's start
and
it off. So it's Max.
yeah. No, yeah, yeah, you're good. I was just gonna go to you. You got something on this? Hello?
No, okay, so it's Max Fried, Jack Leiter.
Yeah.
The Yankees coming up. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, you can. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, shit. Jack Leiter, Max Fried. We're good. Yankees got absolutely shelled today. Luis Hill went out there, got blown up. Spencer Arrighetti killed him. So Yankees didn't use any bullpen arms today. Traveling to Texas, basically no travel. I mean, they were in Houston. Um, Jack Leiter, don't really like him here against the Yankees. I mean, we know his lefty problems here. Dude's got a 415 WOBA, 462 xFIP. Yankees are still a top three lineup in baseball against righties. I don't really put much stock into today. I would take the Yankees team total over. I would take the Yankees. I built a Yankees -1. You also have Max Fried out here who just went 8 innings shutout against Boston, dropped his nuts on the table against them. And the Rangers can't hit a left-handed pitcher. So like I don't see where there's an advantage whatsoever here for the Rangers. I think the Yankees are the play here.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe this game's not loading up for it, but I mean, I'm on the over 4.5 as well. I mean, Jack Leiter, he's gonna see. I mean, he's been good versus righties, so that's Stanton and Judge. But I mean, it's still Stanton and Judge and Caballero on the other side versus lefties. Has not been too sharp. Last 30 plate appearances versus lefties, 793 expected ERA, 446 xFIP, a 12% walk rate, 23% strikeout, but a first pitch strike 50%, 26% barrel. And the fly ball is 21%, so I'll give him that. But Oh, hey, there we go. Look, the program worked. So, but I mean, the righties, the numbers are really good overall in the season and as of late. But the lefties can kill them, and I think that he gets got to. I mean, and if you really want to like nitpick and formulate down Leiter's numbers to really help prove my point. If you want to go to his last 30 plate appearances versus righties, so that's like a game and a half or so. 5.28 expected ERA, 5.57 xFIP. Not getting any chase, not getting any whiff. A 54% hard hit, 41% fly ball. So he's really started to slip late. Maybe it was just a bad game or so, and those really inflated the numbers. But I mean, the Yankees are a team that can really take advantage of you. So over 4.5 for both of us. Redman likes the under.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
could see that too. Yeah, it could be easily 5-1,
I
5-2.
mean, people like yeah, the Yankees whole I mean, Max Fried's on the other side of the mound. This dude, look at, I mean, the Rangers against lefties are one of the worst lineups in baseball. 29th in OPS, literally the worst WOBA in baseball in the last 30 days. So, I mean, Max Fried might go out there and give up one run. The Yankees might get six. Game ends 6-1. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, Jack Leiter, people really like him. Like a lot of people thought he was a highly touted prospect, would come up and pitch. I mean, this dude's given up 26 hits over 5 starts.
I love
He's given
fading
up.
him.
He's had one good start all year. Two good starts all year, but his last 3 games, he's given up 11 earned runs. He has an xFIP of 4.3, 5.44, 6.14. He has 9 walks. I think the Yankees are going to probably have 3, 4 walks tomorrow against Jack Leiter. So
Yeah.
he's either going to have to pitch around them and walk them or Aaron Judge. And yeah, it's just not Bellinger and them. Yeah, not going to be a good time.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
I
next
don't know if
game.
my internet's
Anything else?
tweaking out. So if this drops, I guess just a heads up to everybody. But I think we're good. Next should be Cubs Padres. Padres traveling back from um, Mexico City.
Mexico City.
In Mexico City. Is that going to affect them here? You
Yeah.
think that's an issue? I mean, it's not a normal um, travel they normally make. I mean, they're used to obviously it sucks, but they're used to, or I guess switches, but they're used to flying, to the usual cities. Now they're not. Do they struggle tomorrow because of it? I kind of think so. What about you?
I like the Cubs. I mean, look at the pot. So one, let's talk about what you just said. They're coming back from elevation. It's kind of like a team coming out of cores, but even worse. They have to come back to their own home ballpark, which is a very pitcher-friendly ballpark. And they can't Matt, I know I'm not a big fan of Matthew Boyd. He's still like 2 games away from his coming back from injury. But I mean, they're not hitting left-handed. I mean, you said Kikuchi's been terrible this season, and Kikuchi went out there and threw 6 shutout against the Padres. And all the bullpen arms for Colorado shut him out. The last lefty they got to was Ranger Suarez. Cubs have their whole bullpen available because they got killed by the Dodgers. And this was a Cubs team that was on like a massive win streak before they go play the freaking Los Angeles Dodgers, like the best team in baseball. Boyd's always been somewhat serviceable. Yeah, I like the Cubs. I know Randy Vasquez is pretty good, but he does struggle against lefties, and that's the only problem. I guess the Cubs don't have a lot of big lefty bats to really like cause issues for him. But I mean, his righty splits overall, Randy Vasquez has been a little better this year. I just feel like you have the significant lineup advantage. I don't mind the under, and I like the Cubs personally.
I'm with you. I like the Cubs. I know they haven't looked good. The best thing that came out of LA was the PC ass meme um, floating around Twitter, but such a great one. But yeah, Randy Vasquez, you're going to hear it tonight on Curbs. Toast is going to be gassing up Vasquez. But I think he can maybe he does pitch as well tomorrow. Cool. I think the rest of the team is going to struggle. Boyd's been fine since coming back from injury. This season too, he's throwing a lot more of the four seamer. It's up to 55%. The changeup's up. He's getting rid of the slider. It's down to less than 10%. The curveball's less than 10%, and the sinker's less. So Basically, he's getting rid of a lot of the movement stuff, throwing it a lot less, going at him with the heater here. Trying to look at the Padres because I want to play the Cubs, but I also am a little interested in a Matthew Boyd strikeouts
I was gonna
play
say Boyd's
potentially.
been like insane this year, like retooling his pitch mix of getting like, dude, he's generating so much swing and miss, it's absurd. And he doesn't even throw the ball very hard. He's just has a lot of movement. He's just getting bats to miss.
I mean,
His
let's.
fastball has a ton of movement.
I mean,
Boyd strikeouts, if you're asking about it, is
yeah, it was
four
he
and a
had
half
5, 10, and
juice.
7 this year. I would play plus money. I wouldn't lay like -140. So
It's
for
five and a
9 to 11.
half. It's 5.5 plus 124.
I don't mind that. I mean,
I
you look at
see.
this. So he's throwing the changeup and the fastball more this year for the most part. Let me just double check that. But while I'm looking into that, yes, the changeup and the fastball. Padres here. Fernando Tatis against the four seam, 47.6% strikeout, nearly 30% put away. The changeup, 40% strikeout, 24% put away. Gavin Sheets, changeup, 33.3%. Cronenworth, 33.3. The four seam to Ramon Laureano, 31%. Merrill Jackson,
Oriano.
30.5% against the fastball. Fermin Freddie, 27% K against the fastball. A lot of these guys strike out and swing and miss at these pitches and don't get anything. I mean, the whiff is up there too. I mean, Tatis, the whiff on the changeup, 34%. Cronenworth, 52% on the changeup. I mean, these guys are swinging and missing too. I like Boyd over strikeouts. I like Cubs money line too. I think their offense is going to be fine. I think Vasquez will be good. I think the Cubs can get two off of him, and then that bullpen comes in. I think Boyd will be fine. But, the floodgates will open on Vasquez at some point. He's not a Cy Young candidate pitcher. So it could be tomorrow. I mean, this Cubs offense is good. Even though they did fuck me on Saturday by not scoring that fifth run for the last 4 innings. They still have a very potent offense. So
Oh
Cubs,
my God, yeah.
Cubs up. What was that price on the Cubs? Sorry, if you did you say that or no? It is
Dude,
plus
I got to
or
bet the
sorry minus
Cubs.
one
So
eighteen
Randy,
Cubs. I'm seeing plus 100 on the Padres.
I get minus 104. I get minus 105.
Oh
I get
hell
minus
yeah!
105. So Randy Vasquez this season has a 1.88 ERA with an expected ERA over 4. A 4.33 expected ERA, a 13.5% barrel percentage. Like this dude has got regression written all over him, and he's gonna face one of the best lineups in baseball. I'm taking the Cubs. Yeah, I just moved on the Cubs.
Yeah, I did too. Minus 112.
Yeah, on the call sheet, I see you guys are 112.
Yeah, I'll take that. That's the best I can get. But
And
yeah,
that's a
Cubs.
Pinnacle and Circa opened all the way at one Circa opened at 112. So,
Okay.
and I have to lean under with both bullpens available, but I think the Cubs are going to get runs off Randy. He's got regression written all over him.
Yeah. Yeah, I make this.
He doesn't throw hard.
No, I make this exactly the way it is. I make it minus 111. So I like this price with the Cubs. What I got. I mean, come on. The Padres are traveling off of that series. It's got to be a little hangover. Got to imagine. I'll bet you this close is
Yeah,
nice too. I'll bet you Cubs take some coin. Um,
I hope like
tonight.
120. Make him like
Hopefully,
120.
yeah. Um,
And it's
it'll
mainly just
close
because of
around
the
there.
travel spot. Like a lot of models aren't going to really take into account
No.
like yeah, the out of court. It's out of course but worse. So,
Yeah. Last but not least, game of the day. We've got Dodgers in Miami. Chris Paddock going against who the hell was it for Yamamoto? Going for the Dodgers. Feels pretty simple. I've got a plan this. I think you're on the same thing too, or at least leaning the same way as
yeah,
I am.
I'm going to bet the Dodgers some way somehow.
Yeah. I played the
Um
Dodgers first.
Chris
Oh, go for it.
No, no, no. I wanted you to read off Paddock's numbers for us. This
Okay. Yeah. So he's going to be seeing. I mean, obviously, Otani hasn't been hitting lately. That's obviously uh, an issue here. But I mean, Chris Paddock, his last couple of games here. Let me pull up his numbers. I have them right here. He has gone 4 and 2/3, 4 and 2/3, 6, 4 and 2/3, 4. He's given up 5, 2, 2, 0, 8. At Yankees, at Detroit, at Atlanta, all really, really good. He only struck out 4, walked 5 across that. He gave up 15 hits in that span, only 2 earned. Kind of got lucky, or I'm sorry, 4 earned. Kind of got a little bit lucky. I mean, he played the White Sox in St. Louis at home. He gave up 5 and 8. So apparently he just loves getting shelled, giving up runs at home. But on the road here, you're facing a Dodgers team who their offense again was a little up and down, but they've come to life a little bit more here lately. Chris Paddock has been giving up runs. I mean, you look at the last 3 overall: a 5.28 ERA, a 4.06 excuse me FIP. His expected numbers are down: 3.03 expected ERA, a 3.40 xFIP, but the whiff isn't there. A 53% hard hit, a 40% fly ball rate. The expected numbers are still high. A 255 expected batting average, a 353 WOBA. I mean, a 144 whip. He's given up runs. I mean, it looks a little pretty at times, but when you get down to it, he's given up walks. He's given up hard contact. He may not be giving up homers and barrels, but he's walking guys and he's not getting strikeouts. That's dangerous against the Dodgers team. First 5 over 2.5 for the Dodgers for me in this one. Fading Christopher Paddock in LA tomorrow.
I mean, I can't even add anything else. The Dodgers, this is the Dodgers staying at home with Yamamoto on the mound, who's gone 6+ innings in every single one of his starts. He's like a workhorse for them. They basically send him out there for like 100 pitches. He threw into the seventh last time he pitched. Paddock, 5 runs, 2 runs, 2 runs, 8 runs. He had one good start. Somehow he pitched good against the Yankees when they were in that big slump.
Slump, yep.
And the Dodgers got 6 runs off Colin Rea, 4 runs off Tyone, 3 runs off Logan Webb. Um, the first 5 over 2.5. The double result is -150. Like it's absurd. Like you can lay the 1.5. It'll probably cash, but I'm not betting a -1.5 at what should be like a money line price.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Dodgers or nothing. If you bet Miami, good luck.
Yeah, my number says the fair price is plus 131.
Maybe Otani wakes up and hits a home run tomorrow.
Maybe. I mean, I will say the Marlins' offense
So you like Miami?
is good. I mean, no. I mean, obviously at this price, I mean, plus 245. I gotta lean. I'm not laying $2-3 with the Dodgers. I mean, Yamamoto. Is he good? Yeah. At
Yeah, I
home,
agree.
he's very good. On the road, I mean, I faded him. I think that San Francisco was his last start. Yeah, I faded him there. We got the win. But he was still 7 innings, 3 earned. I mean, he was very good. He pitches deep, and especially at home, he's really good. Mets 72 thirds, 7 strikeouts, 1 earned. Cleveland, Arizona 6-6, and he gave up 2 earned in both of those. So he's been just fine at home. I don't want to fade him, but if I had to pick a side, it would be Marlins. But Dodgers first 5 over 2.5, and then I'll be rooting for Dusty down there with his dog of the day tomorrow, Marlins money line. Rooting for you, Dusty. Just give me those 3 Dodgers first 5.
Dude, that'd be a
Anything can
great.
lose.
Listen, I have the Dodgers season wins under future, so I'll take a random Marlin. I'm like Loki. Theoretically, I would want the Marlins to win tomorrow. I still would also lean the full game over. You're kind of right though. Like the Marlins, they didn't do anything today. They hit a 3-run home run and then couldn't score, but they were playing in San Francisco. I mean, they can get 1 or 2 off Yamamoto probably, and then the Dodgers can be up by a lot and use some really shitty bullpen arms, and then let them go out there and get like 1 or 2 runs.
Yeah, I could see
I
that.
like just isolating it with the Dodgers team total personally.
I'm with you. I mean, it's such a high price to. It's like it's different if it's minus 180, but when you're laying almost $3, I mean, it's baseball. I mean, the
The
best teams
the
lose
Marlins will
60
take
games a
money.
year.
Yeah, the Marlins will take money. Like every big dog above like minus 250 takes money because like it's a baseball game. Like the chance of them, what is the, I don't know the implied probability off the top of my head based on the Dodgers odds right now. Freaking win.
What's
If
their
you played
odds?
this game like 10 times, I bet the Marlins would win like three of them. It's minus like let's give you the circa. It's minus 200 and dude, it's minus 300. Just put minus 300. They have
Implied
to win
probability
like for you to be profitable, the
75%.
Dodgers would have to win like randomly winning one of those two games, like one out of four games, pretty much. I was gonna
Uh,
say like I think if you played the game 10 times, the Marlins would win like three times. And if you
so
could get them in
yeah, they're gonna win one or two. One. I mean, the best teams in baseball win 100 games. That's 60. We'll say 62%. Minus 300 implies 75%. Um, the Dodgers aren't winning 75% of their games. This is not a no. It's gonna be in every fucking money line parlay to end the day tomorrow. I think probably what's more accurate, what could happen, which I would rather lean. Why I like the Marlins. I think their offense is the issue. I think Dodgers will probably win the first five. They'll be up 2 or 3 runs. Um, I think the bullpen. I mean, we saw the bullpen. It got a little hairy against the Cubs a couple times in the series prior. Also, Marlins offense can put pressure on them. So I could see something crazy happening. I mean, look at the Cubs the other day, 8th inning, home run to steal game one. So it would only be Marlins here for me, but first five over Dodgers team total, and then I hope they lose. Jacob, anything else for the good people? Any bets you got tonight, or let the people know where they can find you over on the old Twitter
just
stream?
one more thing I feel like we didn't talk about. I'm
Yeah,
going back and actually I didn't look at how some of these pitchers have fared against pitching against these players and teams. Castillo has 126 plate appearances against the lineup for the Twins tomorrow. A 195 batting average, 25% K rate. I know it's probably the old Luis Castillo, but that's still pretty impressive.
yeah.
And then Max Fried against the Rangers, 124 plate appearances, 30% K rate, 168 average.
See,
I don't
I'm
even know who
inclined to
makes
believe
that.
those numbers more, because also how many of those Castillo
Nimmo,
numbers were home and road? Because we know how much better he is home and road.
yeah. Dude, Jesus Christ. Like Max Fried is Corey Seager's 3 for 21 off Max Fried. Nimmo's 3 for 30. Jake Berger over 7. I don't know. Castillo, let's see. Josh Bell is 6 for 31. Victor Caratini's 3 for 23. Trevor Larnach's 5 for 18. Matt Wallner's 1 for 8. I don't know if I can pull up road splits on. I'd have to look.
Against certain teams.
Yeah, well, at least on the website I'm on right now.
Are you looking for like road, like Castillo versus the Twins on the road or something?
Yeah, I was looking at mainly the players that are going to be in the lineup tomorrow.
He's seen them 5 times on the road.
So
2025, 5 innings, 5 earned. 2024, 6 and 2/3, 2 earned, 3 runs for them. 2023, 7, 2 earned. 2020, 4 innings, 4 earned. 2018, 1 inning, 5 earned. Uh, the last three were with Seattle. The first two Cincinnati. So he's given up two at least every time. But last year he got shelled here. 5 innings, 5 earned. We know what he's like on the road. Even in his good days, I mean, he gave up 2 and 2. That's still good, but he walked 5 of those in those games, struck out 16, gave up 6 hits, so he was fine. But that was also old Castillo. The last year on the road wasn't good. He has not been good on the road again this year. Um, yeah, I'm starting to like the Twins more the more we talk about this.
dude, I just don't think I think the Twins should be more like plus
It's
110,
it's probably gonna
115.
get rained out though,
I
so
hope the
it'll be
I hope the
full
Mariners
strength.
take money.
It'll probably get rained
I
out
hope
though,
the
so it's
Mariners take
full
money.
strength. It would be my guess. If they play this game, it's gonna be massively delayed for a long time. But I'm gonna guess it's
Yeah.
postponed, and they probably do a double header the following day or the Saturday or Tuesday or some shit. Um, who
Yeah.
knows? But yeah, I'm liking Twins money line more, and pre-lip K's in that one. Uh, yeah. Again, any bets or anything else, or let the people know where they can find you and give you a follow.
Yeah, I post on Twitter, Sportside Jacob. Appear on Kyle's show sometimes, Pub Sports sometimes. Like talking baseball, The
Awesome.
yeah. I'm going to Cleveland this week, so that'll be cool. Oh no, I'm going to Cincinnati and I'm going to Ohio State, so that's where I'll be during the week. Um, we talked about some of the bets tomorrow. I like the Guardians, I like the Pirates, we like the Blue Jays first five. Angels game probably gets ruled out. I would take the team total for the Angels. I like the Twins. We're all over the Yankees. I like the Cubs and the Dodgers somehow, some way. The team total.
Yeah.
Fading Paddock.
Yeah, I'm not. I may have over 2.5. I may find myself on Marlins if the price gets high enough. In
Dude,
all
if it gets to
honesty,
like plus 300, it's absurd. Like
I doubt it'll get there. I bet you, if it touches 260, if it touches
I
260,
bet
I
I
have
bet
to get
I bet they
involved.
close 250. That's my guess.
So if they touch 260, I'll play. You heard that here, along with my over 2.5. So appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Give Jacob a follow on Twitter at SportsSide Jacob. Follow the Twitter account for this. There's going to be more. Obviously, we're getting more down the road, but follow on Twitter at LineLabTV. It's in the description. Follow me in the description also. Best of luck tomorrow. Cash your bets, and we will see you back here tomorrow night for the Tuesday preview. Best of luck. Toodles.
See you guys.